All right, welcome to Science at Home with Mr. Hall. I am out here in Whitney Forest again. I just can't seem to stay away. It's so pretty out here in these woods. And I want to do a quick lesson on what is poison ivy. So the forest floor right now is covered in all kinds of greenery, right? There's all kinds of green things that have come into bloom. It's the beginning of May, so the canopy is starting to fill out overhead, but it isn't quite full yet, so you've got a whole lot of green. So you don't just want to walk into the greenery like this without knowing what you're walking into. So let's start with the poison ivy leaves. They say leaves of 3, let it be. So I'm going to zoom in, and Liam, can you show me the poison ivy? Can you point to it? Yeah, that's poison ivy. So you got 1, 2, 3 leaves. Okay, so other things have 3 leaves as well, so it's best you're cautious if you aren't sure. Poison ivy can also get kind of a red tinge on it. So, see? That's poison ivy as well. Now, there are other kinds of ivy in the woods, and not all of it is poison ivy. But ivy is a vine, so it grows up things. So, a poison ivy vine is furry. And I just found the king of all poison ivy vines in the woods right here. Look at the size of that thing. If you see this furry vine, don't touch it, because the vine can give you a rash too. It's huge. Look at that. And in case you were wondering if I can prove that it's poison ivy, look, growing right off the vine, leaves of 3, let it be.
Look at the stem, it's red.
Yeah, so the stem's kind of red, but poison ivy is identified with leaves of 3. It also grows up in vines off of trees. I see some moss growing on it. So not everything reacts to poison ivy. Not everything gets an allergic reaction. Not all animals do, and not all other plants do that. It's kind of a reaction that people get. So if you aren't sure what you're dealing with, then you should probably leave it alone, right? But of all these things down here, only some of them have leaves of 3. Other things don't. So that's my little lesson today on what is poison ivy. So thank you for joining me on Science at Home, or Science in the Woods, with Mr. Hall. And as always, science is... What is it? Science is what, Liam?
All around us.
All around us.